You've heard a lot today, and there's lots of data points, but it'd be really good to hear from you both with your experience. All of these data points in real estate, where are we at this inflection point? And the deals that you're seeing come across your desk, what's happening and what's next?
I think really what we're seeing at the moment on the credit side and transactions coming across our desk is that it's an incredibly competitive credit environment where record amounts of capital have been raised for private credit strategies in particular, and banks increasingly trying to compete in order to maintain some market share versus those sort of new pools of capital. All coming at a time when M&A transactions are at a probably fairly historical all-time low. So what that means is you've got a lot of debt happy to support transactions, but less transactions to do.
We're starting to see pockets of stress and distress in various sectors now. So I think there is a general uptick in not just insolvency, but restructuring and turnaround activity in manageable levels.
From my point of view, I think that unless something happens in that corporate credit world, I think there'll still be an abundance of debt around, and I don't really understand where that valuation sort of gap is going to close rapidly, but I do think we're going to continue to see, particularly in offices, I think on living as well, first generation to upgrading type assets. I think those sort of stories are going to continue.
I think we have sort of an increase in momentum, more of the same, and I think as we sort of hit the K point or sort of the equilibrium, you'll start to see just a bit more normal things happening in the market. I also think we might start to see certain funds coming under a bit of pressure and needing to not so much deal with the underlying asset, underlying real estate, but you might start to see some of the funds actually restructure and sort out their own capital efficiency, and you might see sort of return of NPLs or some other sort of consolidation at the fund level.